Hey friend, Michelle Dennis Evans here. Welcome to Created to Write, where we turn blank pages into finished work. You'll be encouraged, inspired, and learn practical strategies to move forward with your writing, whether you're just starting out or ready to level up your craft. And if you're looking for ways to support your creative work with an additional income stream, I'd love to chat with you. Please reach out on social, Michelle Dennis Evans on most places. Now for today's episode. Today I have one of my favorite people joining us, Beck Robinson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Rebekah Robinson is a New Zealand-born Australian residing in Brisbane, Australia. She's the daughter of missionaries, is married with 2 adult children, and she's a writer, singer, songwriter, and graphic designer with a passion for the creative arts. That you are passionate about the arts and an incredible designer. So I get to brag on you because those beautiful covers you see in the background were designed by Beck.
Guilty as charged.
And I love them. She is so clever, isn't she? And they're not focused though, are they? They're out of focus. Look, you need to see them because they're really pretty. All right.
So much fun to do.
So tell me, you have been a graphic designer and you are writing as well now.
Yes.
Were you doing both or did you start with the design and moved over to writing?
No, more the other way. I've been writing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I'd never heard of graphic design until about 10 years ago. And that's when I realized that was what I was doing in all of my spare time and on the job as a chaplain. So, yeah.
Cool. So what does your routine look like?
For writing? Well, I work part-time, so I've allocated Wednesdays as writing Wednesdays.
Yep.
And when my day gets co-opted, it becomes 1,000-word Thursdays. So on a good day when I'm being a good girl, I wake up, I ask the Holy Spirit, what do you want me to write? Will you help me write this well and say what you want to say and not waffle on? And then I get up and have breakfast. And if I'm, again, having a good girl day, I'll read my Bible over breakfast because he tells me he'd rather I got breakfast on my Bible than didn't read it. And then I open up in Design and Bible Hub and away I go. If he's shown me something in the Word that morning, that'll be a great place to start. I'll follow the rabbit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so your inspiration is spurred out of that source in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. Very cool. And how has your personal journey influenced your writing so
It's
far?
been a driver. So I started my first book, Someone to Look Up To, when a friend asked me a question. I went home from that lunch and wrote 5,000 words that day, and that became my first book.
Oh, wow.
And I started Core Values series when I had an epiphany about the fruit being of the Spirit. And the weird thing is, while the writing's flowed out of my life is starting to flow out of the study and the word that I do to enable the writing. So it's kind of a circle, which is really neat.
So mostly you've been working on nonfiction so far?
Yeah, I've got some fiction on the back burner.
And what are you working on at the moment? Is it the fiction or the nonfiction?
Nonfiction. I need to finish the Core Values series, and I'm only halfway through.
Yeah. They're such pretty books.
Thank you.
Yeah, they look beautiful. Right. So tell me, what does the role of community play in the process of writing for you?
I love being part of the writing community/communities because all of our friends are so supportive and nobody puts on airs, and most of us are beginners in one field or another. And I feel so inspired, not just by the amazing writing of people like yourself and all of our mutual friends. Like, they are seriously talented people. I mean, I know bad writing when I see it. I hope so too. and you and the rest of the girls and gentlemen, like, you're amazing. And I really value the inspiration and the camaraderie and the fellowship.
Yeah, it's a beautiful community.
It is.
It is. And do you want to give any of those communities a plug while we're here? I'm all about promotion.
I'm a big fan of Rendered Realms, and the Australasian Christian Writers and Christian Writers Down Under, grace writers. Most of all, I really look forward to Christian Authors Showcase because it's just such a powerful seminar.
It's a beautiful event. I love it too.
Oh, good.
I love it.
I've accidentally found myself on the committee. So I'm glad it's enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah, it is. And you're right. All that, the camaraderie, the encouragement, just everyone
Yeah,
joining together, meeting new people every time, meeting old friends. I wish it
yes.
was more often, but it is good that it's not too often because none of us have that much time anyway.
Well, Kurong and Toowoomba are doing a Meet the Authors event in
Yes,
September, which I'm really looking forward to.
that would be great. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. What mask have you dropped in your
Oh, well, I'm not good at masks. I'm more of a heart on the sleeve kind of a girl. So
Mm.
I'm really not sure where transparency bleeds over into really poor boundaries. But
Hmm.
I figure if other people can get mileage out of my pain and lessons, I'm really glad for that. So I write my flaws into what I'm writing.
That's really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we learn ourselves, we share it with others, and they can learn as well.
Yeah, I used to think I had to be the poster child for Christianity, and I think that comes with being an MK. But I don't actually have much time for shiny people who've got it all together. I'd rather talk to people who are in the trenches and God's in the trenches with them. And that's where I find myself.
And the truth is, I don't know if anyone's got it all together.
No,
That's the mask that people can drop.
yeah. And I've
Uh,
always used writing and songwriting and poetry to process what I'm going through, and God always meets me there.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, poetry was a big outlet for me through my
Yeah.
teen years.
Oh, I
And
love your Sink, Drift, Swim book. It's so
yeah, and
beautiful.
that did it. It sparked my love of verse because I've never been a formal poet. That's way too technical. I just like free verse. It kind of sounds like a song as you write it.
Yes, yes. Yes, I'm a bleeding hypocrite, really, because I don't like rhyming poetry, but my songs are always rhyming.
You rhyme these songs, but it
Yeah.
works in a song.
Oh, it works if you work for it and you don't just grab the easiest rhyme.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those incidental rhymes that don't look like a rhyme that
Light and night,
sound.
it's like, yeah, anyone can do that.
Yeah. 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 Tell me, what's one lie that you've had to unlearn to keep writing?
Oh. If it's not 100% fresh and unique, what do you think you're doing in the writing sphere?
Uh-huh.
So I've talked to my son about this a lot, and he says that there's no new stories. At some point, every story that's told, there's a place that it's derivative of. That's really
Mm.
bad grammar. You know what I mean? At
Yeah.
some point, all stories are, they have common themes. They come from the human experience and the mythos around that. So, um, yeah, like, you know, the scripture that says, no temptation has seized you except what is common to man. No story idea has seized you except what's common to man. So, you
Mm.
just, I think if you don't stress too much about that. I mean, you don't plagiarize, obviously, but just because it's been done doesn't mean it's been done by you or been done this decade or been done by you and God. And so your voice can add richness to that long conversation.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful because, and that's God's created everyone unique. And so if we're partnering with God, what comes out of our mouth will hit the ears or the eyes of somebody who really needs to hear that or see that. And it just written in that slightly different way or heard in a different frame will speak to the person like nobody else has spoken to them
Oh,
before. That's beautiful.
yeah.
Hmm. Ah, that's awesome. What else would you like to leave any up and coming writers out there before we go?
Make a start. It doesn't have to be whiz bang perfect. Just make a start. Polish as you go. Keep polishing. That's the advice I've received. And it takes away the, you know, the first day when you look at your page and it's like really not awesome at all. And you're like, oh, can I even do this?
This is just
You
effort.
can if you work at it. And if you accept the advice of loving people who are just a little further on in their journey, yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, engage an editor.
And engage in
They're on
nurture.
your team. They're not opposed to you tearing your work down. They're on your team. They're putting the makeup on you in your trailer.
That's good. Absolutely. Editors are a gift. They're a gift.
I don't know what I'd do without Anne Hamilton.
She's awesome.
She's awesome.
She's so awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, Beck. And
Pleasure.
I just want to remind anyone who's still watching that it's free and easy to hit that subscribe and like button, drop a comment, let us know what you've found interesting or helpful in this chat. And please follow Beck and me, and we shall catch you on the next one. And remember, you were created to create. Thanks for hanging around till the end. Please remember to leave a review if you've enjoyed this podcast and share it with a friend. You never know who is wanting to get those words out of their head and into a book.